Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and I am a girl with plans. In today's video, we're gonna be using some fruits and florals to decorate my mental wellness journal. All right guys, so yes, we are gonna bring in some bright, fun stickers for my mental wellness journal. And I am currently using the Happy Planners vertical layout and I really like it. I like using the disc bound system for my mental wellness journaling. If you see my other lineups and plan with me's, and you know that I do use some Archer and Olive notebooks, some Go Getter Girl notebooks, but for mental wellness journaling, I do like using the disc bound system because at the end of each month, I have extra pages for note pages as well as guided journals, just in case I need to write more on certain days than others. I like to kind of have that flexibility, and this just allows me to insert pages as I need it, or sometimes to take pages out as I need it if I don't want my book getting too thick. All right, I primarily use this to write about my mental and emotional health, things that are going on with me mentally and emotionally, just to try to kind of make that part of my life more healthy. So yeah, and I really do enjoy it. So that's that. I do want to say that I am now an affiliate for Live Love Posh. So if you guys are interested in any of the sticker books from the shop, and if you see my other plan with me's, you know this shop is one of my favorites. I use them all the time. And the reason why I use these sticker books is because they're so easy to put together spreads, just the way the stickers are. It's pretty much like one sticker sheet. You can do an entire spread with it. So on those days that you don't really feel like spending much time decorating, these are the perfect books. This one I've only had for maybe a month or so. So I'm excited to actually be using it. And as an affiliate, I do get a discount code. So definitely be sure to use that code if you like to make any purchases. And I will have the code and the link to Live Love Posh down in the description box. All right, enough of all my chit chats. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. I decided to use this because I feel like this is super fun. This screams summer. And with the vertical layout, I feel like I kind of had the freedom to use some of these bigger stickers, which I don't always get to use in some of my other layouts. So these are some really big fruits. So I was like, this is perfect. When I was flipping through, I really wanted to use this set, and I was like, you know what set? This will be perfectly in my vertical. So that's what we're doing. Now, of course, this will also look great in one of my bullet journals. But you know what? I have so many stickers, I'll find something else for that. Of course, what I've been doing here lately is there's been some sticker kits that I've absolutely loved, and I've used them in one of my notebooks or bullet journals, and then I've also used them in a spread. I usually hadn't been doing that, but here lately that's become a new trend for me, which I think might be kind of interesting for some of you guys to see okay, the same type of stickers and how they're being used differently. Now, because these are so big and I'm going to be using them all over the page, I'm not going to worry about the lines as much. I usually do, and I usually try to wipe them out, but I'm not going to. I usually pay a little bit more attention to the lines when it's a girl or a person or something like that, or animal. I don't like the lines going through their faces, but I think for this, it's fine. And with that sticker there, I'm already happier. It puts me in a very happy, very summer mood. Of course, I am decorating for the week of July 4th, which, probably puts us right in the, well, I don't want to say probably, but for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, really puts us right in the heart of summer. And I know school systems have all changed their summer break times. So for some people, this is getting ready to mark the end of summer. Usually it used to be August, but now I think it's July for most, well, I don't want to say most, but for a lot of school systems, because they start going back in August. Which, I mean, in all honesty, as long as the school systems have air condition, which I don't know if I'm showing my age, But I actually went to inner city schools growing up, and we did not have central air in a lot of my classrooms. Like the classrooms that were in the interior part of the building usually did have air, but if there was a window, there was no air. I do think a lot of those schools have been remodeled since then, but yeah, that was fun. But the reason why I just bring that up is because, you know, August is a very hot time of the year. So I guess it really isn't a bad thing to get out earlier when it's not as hot and go back when it's like kind of hot and miserable. Or at least that's my personal opinion on that. All right, so I'm gonna put the lemon here just so that way it's not obstructed by the lines as much. I'm liking this already. And when I write in this, I don't really fill up all 3 boxes. And I don't like to have all 3 boxes open because it can be intimidating to see all that writing space when you go to journal. Does anyone else have that problem? Just out of curiosity. I know I've mentioned it before. Like that's the reason why I kind of went to this method of journaling using a vertical planner. Just because I honestly did find it a little bit intimidating to try to journal like on blank pages or anything like that, because it was like, oh no, I don't have enough to write. Which, I mean, there's never a rule about how much to write, but you know, sometimes we get in our own heads about things and what have you. I was just curious. So yeah, filling this up with stickers is not a bad thing. And like I said, if there are days where I have more to write than space that's available, that is when I utilize some of my Happy Notes pages, which I keep in the back of each month. And then at the end of the month, what I don't use, I just transfer to the end of the next month. Which, like I said, is why I really, really like the disc-bound planning system for at least this specific type of journaling. I do have other types of systems that I use for other types of things. Like I have travel journals and memory keeping books and things like that. And those are in like bullet journals type things. And to me, those work for that. But I think even if I don't do like daily journaling, that's not mental wellness journaling. So I don't just journal about like my day. I may eventually get to that point. And the reason why I say I may get to that point is I don't do it now just because this is tough enough for me to keep up with. And I keep up with it because I feel like it's more of a necessity. But I feel like when I'm doing other types of journaling and everything, I'm like, oh, I don't really have anything to write about today, so I'm just going to skip it. And then skipping one day leads to skipping 3 days, leads to skipping a whole week, then a whole month. You get me? So I don't know why I just did that. Maybe it should go on the other side. So yes, I absolutely love this book. And this was one of those books I hesitated to get for a while. But then the more and more I kind of thought about it, I was like, you know, this is fun. It's a unique book. So I actually bought this at right before summer started because I figured this is a perfect summer book. And I have so many floral books, and I will continue to buy books of florals, but it was kind of refreshing to have a book that was kind of like florals, but they use fruits. Of course, florals are mixed in, but I just think it's so unique. All right, so where do I want this pineapple? Apparently, it looks like I'm going with the bottom. I wasn't really planning on it. I was kind of planning on putting stuff everywhere, but I just started sticking things on the page, and this is just what happened. And I didn't think about boxes either, so I definitely need to think about boxes. I'm not even covering up this week. Right here it says this week. I'm not even covering that up. It's fine. I do want a box there though. All right, let's see. So I have some of these, but I don't really know where I want these or if I want these anywhere. I don't think, oh, what am I doing? Let me cut this really quick before I end up like tearing it off the page. All right. So, okay. Apparently the stickers are taking off my fingernail polish. And I thought my fingernail polish is not, I mean, it's not the cheapest. I use like OPI, but it does not want to stay on. The stickers just pull it off. I'm not into really going to salons and getting manicures. I do them sometimes when I go on vacation, but other than that, you can probably tell I'm just not a manicure gal. I like painting my nails myself. I don't do a great job, but yeah. All right. Do I need any more? So I have popsicles. I have these. You guys, I might have to bust out the other one, but I think is it paper? Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. No, both of them are clear. Okay. I did not do a very good job of like flipping through that at first. All right. And I would say for the flip throughs, I did like a quick, you know, like this to kind of show you guys what it is. But if you go to her website, like I said, it is linked down in the description box. She puts photos of all of her books on there. So you can like click on the book and then you can see most of the pages that are in the book, which is sometimes great. I don't want to take this page out. And of course, the one that I want is all the way at the top. I think that's why paper stickers are my favorite. They're just so much easier to get off the page. And they're all like stickers, like even like Happy Planner sticker books. I have a hard time sometimes getting the clear stickers off the page. All right. The other one is just as big as that one, so I don't know that I want to do that one. All right, let's go ahead. Let's put this in here so I don't lose it. All right, so I need to think about boxes. So I think for boxes, I'm going to actually pull out Mojo JoJo boxes, the pastels, but I want more brighter. So this is her rainbow ones. All right, so I do have a lot of yellows. See, I was nervous about using the yellows because I don't know about you, but like I don't use very many yellow boxes, but I'm always scared to use them because I'm like, I'm going to run out and I'm going to want to do like a yellow spread. Okay, I think these were brighter. Who would have thought picking out the boxes would be the most difficult part of this spread? Yeah, I like these. I like these. So, yes, I'm using boxes and my vertical to write in, but I think for me, I don't like write like long paragraphs, and I've actually been using the boxes to kind of highlight an overall feeling about the day. So for me, the boxes don't just add like a decorative element, because they really do. They add a decorative element. In addition to just using regular stickers, I think these boxes are like great for that. But they actually are serving a functional purpose for me. And there have been some spreads where I haven't used boxes, and that is Crooked. And I've drew my own boxes. And see, I draw them as I'm writing. So, and because like I said, this is a very, very personal journal for me, I can't really share after the pens. But what I do is like I write something here, and it's pretty much I'll do it around the box. So I'll take one of these, like this is just a mild liner that I bought off of Amazon. I also have lists linked down in the description, but any mild liner will work. And I'll literally just go around the box. Or sometimes I'll do like the squiggly line around the box or double lines around the box. things like that. And I wait till I'm writing to see what colors I want to use. And that's where kind of the creative aspect of this comes in. Because like, while this is my mental health journal, I feel like it's part creative journaling as well. Because as I'm doing it, like I said, I do use different color pens and make it look pretty while I'm writing about like how I'm feeling. And, you know, sometimes how I'm feeling is butterflies and rainbows. It really is. Like, you know, just because you have one of these mental wellness journals doesn't mean everything is, you know, doom and gloom. I mean, sometimes there's things on the mind, but sometimes it is butterflies and rainbows. So I definitely use funner colors when I'm writing about those. And then sometimes when it is, I don't like to use the word doom and gloom, but when things aren't going as good, I still may want to use peppy colors to write in while I'm writing about more difficult things. So yeah. And then there are some times where everything is in black ink and the only thing decorative are the stickers that I put on the page at the beginning of the week. So yeah, there's that too, guys. All right. This is so cute. So cute. All right. And I've noticed there's a lot of people that actually do creative journaling, mental health journaling, all different types of journaling using like happy planner planners. And, you know, I love to see the different ways that people utilize their planners. Like I said, I have a lot of happy planner planners. I have a lot of notebooks from other companies as well. And, you know, when it comes to happy planner, I got so many on deep discount from like Hobby Lobby and things like that. Some of these planners were like cheaper than like a 5-subject, 5-star notebook. You know, I guess they still sell those, don't they? Remember like the 5-star notebooks that we all had to have when we were in school? I don't know why. They were just super expensive. They were sturdy though. I will tell you that. All right, we'll just put this here. All right, I need to figure out what color box do I want there. Could do green. I could do blue now. Maybe we'll do a blue one. Now I just need to figure out what size. I don't think I need it to be, I think I can just use one of these. I just kind of write here my weekly focus. So what I want to focus on this week. Do I want to focus on positivity? I mean, I kind of want to focus on positivity every day, every week. But I don't know why I always shut the books. I always shut my book. I sit here and I start chatting and the next thing I know, the book is shut. All right, I do want one of these dark blue ones because there is blue in here. But yeah, so, but like kind of things that I need to bring to the forefront. So like if I'm being good about focusing on positivity, then I won't necessarily write that here. I kind of want to write things here that I might not be focusing on. And I need a little reminder here. So that way I will remember to think, ooh, orange. I'm not done orange. So I need to think harder to make certain things a part of my day. I guess that positivity is one of them. Trying to think of some other ones. For some reason, now that I'm talking about them, like I've drawn a blank. I'm like, what? I know there's a whole bunch of things. All right, I don't want it to be like boop, boop, boop. So we're gonna do something like this. So we're gonna have it kind of close. I almost feel like I need to grab my journal. Yes, I'm grabbing my journal and I'm going to look at some of the things that I said to focus on. Look at that. Positivity, reflect, enjoy the little things. This one week I had 3. It was productivity, self-care, and positivity. saying yes. A lot of them repeat, and there's actually, I'm not even gonna lie, there's a few weeks in June I did not write that part out. I did write in my journal, but I did not write that part out. Whoops. Yeah, the saying yes was a good one. Because, and the reason why I did that, I'll explain that one a little bit more, because that one might be, ooh, I like this green. That one might be a little, you know, like we know, people, sometimes we get tired and we don't feel like doing certain things. And I put say yes. So like if someone asks you to go do something, and generally you would say no because you're exhausted, just say yes. You'll get that extra day of rest, you know, kind of thing. So that's what that was for that week. I probably need to make that one again at some point. All right, so now I have this one. I think I want to do the orange. So yeah, those are kind of some examples of some weekly focus words. So like I pick a word and that of something I need to focus on. I actually think it's a pretty good practice to have. And because this is something that I open up every day to write in, wait a minute. No, I don't. I try to open it up every day. I usually, if I don't open it every day, which is the ultimate goal because, you know, I should be journaling every day, I definitely do it every other day. I mean, most time I do every day. But, you know, there are times when no matter what my intentions are, it just doesn't happen. And I would love to say it's because I was out doing busy, fun stuff. Yeah, a lot of times the days that I actually forget to journal are the days I did absolutely nothing, which is probably the reason why I forgot to journal. Because I wasn't doing anything. I was like laying around, and I mean, some of those days aren't bad days. They weren't bad days. They were just, you know, come on. We all have those weekends where it's like when people say, "What'd you do this weekend?" and you're like, "Man, I didn't do anything." But I don't think it was a bad weekend. I kind of enjoyed my weekend of not doing anything. All right, I have this last little popsicle. We'll just put that one there. And I can because I have a lot of this area there. All right, so now I have this big old watermelon that I didn't use. How do we want to do it? Like that? Let's just do that. It's fine. Even though it's flat, it doesn't have to go up against the edge. That's me telling myself that, not telling you guys that. I need to convince myself. That's it. That is it, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. Where's that from? Was that Dumb and Dumber? Yeah, this is one of my silly days. Sometimes I have those days when I'm playing with me's where everything's kind of going a little loopy. Today's just one of those days where everything's one of my little loopy days. Happy-go-lucky. If I write my journal today, it's a good day. Nothing really going on. Just in one of those moods. And decorating this. And I do like to decorate this before I write in my journal. I've actually had some weeks where I like went to go write in my journal and it wasn't decorated. And you know, it made me not want to write my journal. I'm being completely honest. I was like, oh no, I haven't decorated it. I need to decorate before I write my journal. All right, so I'm gonna pop these in. I'm still working on what to use my monthly for. So in May, I used it for, I wrote down in every block before the month started, just daily affirmations. So that way every day I can just kind of, when I open my journal, I can look and read the daily affirmation. Kind of like sometimes there's calendars and stuff with that on. I don't have one of those, so I kind of thought, ooh, is that coming off? I'm having a sticker issue with one of my other ones. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So that's what I did for May. For June, yeah, I think my original intention was I was either going to do daily gratitude every day, or I was going to do like a win for the day. So I think I'm going to incorporate that here. I am actually filming this on Friday, just because this is like the 4th of July weekend for us here in the States. So I didn't want to leave any filming for those days, just in case I get super busy. But I just don't like to like leave things. Every time I like think I could do it tomorrow, then all of a sudden I won't have a video filmed for Wednesday. So I am filming this quite a bit in advance. But yeah, so I'll kind of figure out what I'm gonna do here. I think when tomorrow gets here, I'll kind of look and say, do I want to do gratitude or do I want to do wins for the day? Maybe I'll switch up. Maybe I'll do a win for the day and daily gratitude, kind of whatever I'm feeling that day. All right, so that's it. Here is my journaling spread for the first week of July. Now I can pull this out. So again, I used fruits and florals from Live Love Posh. Remember to check out my description box for my affiliate link and the actual link to the shop. And then I also used rainbow boxes from Mojo agirlwithplanz. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you are not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And I do want to give a big thank you to all of my returning subscribers. All right, so that is all I have for now. Thank you again for taking time out of your day to watch this video. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.